Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news, analysis, and updates from South Africa and beyond. Today, we're diving deep into a major development that has the potential to transform the job market and shape the future of employment in South Africa. Yes, we're talking about the latest move by President Cyril Ramaphosa. He has officially signed into law a landmark piece of legislation now being referred to nationwide as the New Jobs Law. This new law is not just another policy document collecting dust in government offices. No, this is a game-changing step with real consequences, real opportunities, and real hope for millions of unemployed South Africans who've been waiting for a shift, any shift, in a system that has long left them behind. With this signing, Ramaphosa is sending a loud and clear message. It's time for action, not just promises. It's time for economic inclusivity, empowerment, and a new chapter for the country's workforce. For decades, the unemployment crisis has been one of South Africa's most daunting and painful challenges. Youth unemployment has consistently hovered at alarmingly high levels, with many young South Africans facing bleak prospects despite having qualifications, ambition, and potential. The formal economy has struggled to absorb job seekers, and economic inequality has widened, leaving millions stuck on the margins. Against this harsh backdrop, the announcement of this new law feels like a breath of fresh air. So, what exactly does this law entail? In broad strokes, it seeks to create a more equitable labor market by setting clearer, enforceable targets for employment equity, especially in the private sector. It strengthens regulations that compel large companies to hire more inclusively, and it gives the government more power to hold businesses accountable for their hiring practices. But it doesn't stop there. It also includes provisions to support job creation through incentives, tax relief for businesses that employ young and previously disadvantaged workers, and enhanced training initiatives designed to equip South Africans with the skills needed for the evolving job landscape. This isn't just legislation. It's a roadmap, a challenge to industries to step up, a call to arms for CEOs and business owners to think beyond profits and focus on the future of the nation. Ramaphosa made it clear in his signing speech that this law is meant to break the cycle of inequality and stagnation. He said, quote, "This legislation is about fairness, about growth, and about ensuring that every South African, regardless of their background, gets a fair shot at building a life of dignity and purpose." And let's be honest, that message couldn't have come at a more crucial time. With South Africa's economy facing pressure from multiple sides, energy instability, global inflationary trends, and post-pandemic recovery efforts, the need for bold, forward-looking policies has never been greater. Critics may argue that laws alone won't fix deep-rooted economic problems. But supporters of this bill argue that without laws like this one, the status quo would remain unchallenged, and the status quo is no longer acceptable. What makes this law particularly interesting is how it intends to hold companies accountable. For the first time, certain sectors will be required to submit regular employment equity plans with quantifiable targets. These plans will be monitored and reviewed, and businesses that fail to meet their targets without valid reasons may face stiff penalties, including the loss of government contracts. This gives the law real teeth, a real mechanism for driving change, rather than just relying on goodwill. Another standout feature of the law is its emphasis on skills development. The government isn't just telling businesses to hire more people, it's also investing in people. New training programs, partnerships with vocational colleges, and upskilling incentives are all part of a wider strategy to ensure that the workforce is ready to meet the demands of the modern economy. Whether it's in digital technology, manufacturing, renewable energy, or service industries, this law is designed to match talent with opportunity. And if you're wondering whether all of this will really make a difference, consider this. Multiple international studies have shown that diverse, inclusive workforces aren't just morally right, they're also good for business. Companies that reflect the societies they operate in tend to be more innovative, more resilient, and more profitable in the long run. So, while some may see this as government interference, others see it as an overdue correction and a smart investment in the future. Of course, any big change comes with challenges. Implementing this law won't be easy. There will be resistance. There will be growing pains. Some businesses may struggle to adapt, and some sectors might need more time to adjust. But the direction has been set, and the message is clear. A fairer, more inclusive economy isn't just a dream, it's a goal we're actively working toward. This law also represents a political moment for Ramaphosa. It reinforces his image as a president committed to reform, even in the face of tough opposition. After months of criticism over slow progress and policy inertia, this move could re-energize his administration and galvanize public support. Whether it translates into tangible improvements on the ground will depend on how the law is implemented, monitored, and enforced over the coming months and years. Now, let's talk directly to you, the viewer. What do you think about this new law? Is it the breakthrough South Africa needs, or just another political headline? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And remember, this conversation is just getting started. Before we go any further, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We bring you honest, insightful coverage on South African politics, economics, and society every single week. If you're tired of clickbait and want the real story, this is the place for you. So hit that like button if you're finding value here, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. The new jobs law is more than just an act passed in Parliament. It's a reflection of a broader shift in mindset, a willingness to disrupt the old patterns, a desire to build something better. For too long, the promise of democracy in South Africa has been undercut by economic exclusion. This law tries, in its own way, to close that gap. Whether it succeeds or not will depend on us, all of us, the government, the private sector, civil society, and everyday citizens. We are standing at a crossroads. We can either keep doing what we've always done and get the same results, or we can lean into a new vision for what South Africa can be. President Ramaphosa has made his move. The question now is, how will the country respond? Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay inspired, and stay hopeful. Until next time.